let's go through a long list of word roots that you've learned in this chapter, right? How to describe practitioners. First is psyche, Psyche. So what is psyche? Psyche is the root, as I just talked about, is the root for spirit, soul, or mind. And we have a long list of words that involve this word root. First is psychologist, right? So who's a psychologist? Well, psychologist, we just talked about that word. Psychologist is built upon the same Greek root as psychiatrist. Psyche means what? Spirit, soul, or mind, right? Logo is a scientific study, right? Logo is a scientific study. Right? Psyche is mind. Logo is scientific study. Ist is a specialist or technician. So a person who studies the mind and spirit of, well, people who have problems, right? And mental health problems usually. Second is psychiatrist. And psychiatrist, and psyche again, this part is what refers to mind or spirit or soul. And second, Aitria. Anyone remember? Aitria is medical healing. And ist is what? IST is what? Is a specialist. So psychiatrist. 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 Right? So Aitria. IATREIA refers to medical healing. Medical healing. Next is word is psychology, right? Psychology. So there's nothing surprising about this word. Psyche, right? That part is what? Mind, right? Spirit. So logos, right? Logo sometimes refers to a scientific study of something. So this is a scientific discipline in the field of social science. And then is what? Next word is psyche. Psyche is also an English word in its own right, although it is basically a word root. And it designates the mental life, the spiritual or non-physical aspect of one's existence. So psyche, Psyche. Next word is psychic, psychic, psychic. And the adjective psychic refers to phenomena or qualities that cannot be explained in purely physical terms. People may be called psychic if they seem to possess a sixth sense, a special gift of mind reading, or any mysterious aptitudes that cannot be accounted for logically. So psychic. So psychic can be used as an adjective and a noun. Psychic. And let's move on to next slide. Okay. Psychopathic, right? Psychopathic, how to spell? Psychopathic. Psychopathic. So the stress is what? On the third. Psychopathic. Okay. Is on the third syllable. And psycho, that part again, is mind and spirit. Pathic. Okay. Pathic is what? Suffering, as we just talked about. Okay. Right? Pathos, that part refers to disease or suffering in Greek. So combined together, we have this word psychopathic, of relating to or characterized by psychopathy. So we have psychopathy, right? Psychopathy is basically noun form. Psycho, right? Mind, pathy means suffering. Okay, psycho, pathy, suffering. So mind suffering. Again, the stress is on the the stress is on the second syllable, whereas psychopathy Psychopathic is on the third syllable. Okay, next word is psychosomatic. 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 And again, the stress is on the third syllable. So what is psychosomatic? Well, psychosomatic is a very popular term, technical term, actually, in scientific study of mental health and health in general. So let's first study this word. Okay, psycho, we know, right? Psycho, it means what? Mind, soul, and spirit. Somatic, soma, in Greek, S-O-M-A, it corresponds to body. So what is psychosomatic? Well, psychosomatic means, well, psychological problems manifest as physical disease or symptoms. So the root psyche combines with Greek soma, body, to form psychosomatic. It is an adjective that delineates the powerful influence that the mind, especially the unconscious, has on bodily diseases. So for example, people might have anxiety, okay, or depression. Okay? But the symptoms of this disease is not manifest in any diagnosable kind of psychometric measures. Instead, patients with, let's say, anxiety, depression might have diarrhea or kind of very sped up heartbeat. Okay, let's say, the sitting heartbeat could be, let's say, 120 per minute when they have, anxiety attack, things along that line. So this is an adjective used to describe kind of psychological disease manifest with physical symptoms. Okay, next is psychoanalysis, and there's nothing kind of that unique about the meaning of this word. And psycho, again, it means what? Mind and the spirit. Analysis, psychoanalysis, right? Psychoanalysis. Next word is psychogenic, right? Psycho, again, is mind and spirit. Genic, it comes from this Greek root genesis, right? So it means origin, a birth. So mind is the origin of something else, right? So what is psychogenetic? What is psychogenic? Well, psychogenic means what? Originated from our mind, okay, or so, okay? Relating to our mind. And then is psychotherapy or psychotherapeutic. Psychotherapy, okay, psychogenic, okay, Psychogenic, okay, psychogenic. Psycho, Psycho, is mind and spirit. Genic comes from Genesis. Genesis. It means what? Birth or origin. So mind and soul is our origin. So originated in our mind usually refers to could be kind of physical disease or things along that line is psychogenic. Psychogenic. Then next word is psychotherapy. 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 Okay. Or psychotherapeutic. Psychotherapeutic. Okay. Psychotherapeutic. That's a adjective form of psychotherapy. So basically, this word is a simple combination of two word roots, right? Psycho is a word root, and therapy actually is a word. So put them together, we have psychotherapy. And what is psychotherapy? Well, psychotherapy is basically kind of therapeutic sessions to addressing our mind problems. Psychotherapy, mental health problems. Next word root is ortho. Okay, next word root is ortho. Next word root is ortho. Ortho, okay, O-R-T-H-O, and its meaning is straight. So here we have a couple examples like orthodontist, orthopedic, orthography, and let's go through a couple more words. So orthos, O-R-T-H-O-S, that's Greek root for straight or correct. And we have orthopedist, orthopedist. So O-R-T-H-O-P-E-D-I-S-T, orthopedist, orthopedist. So ortho means correct, and pedist means what? Comes from this word root child, pados, right? P-A-I-D-O-S. And ist, it means what? It means a specialist, specialist. And orthopedist is so called from the Greek roots orthos, straight or correct, and pados, P-A-I-D-O-S, child. The orthopedist by etymology, straightens children. The term was coined in 1741 by the author of a textbook on the prevention of childhood diseases. At that time, the correction of spinal curvature in children was a main concern of practitioners of orthopedics. Today, the specialty treats deformities, injuries, and disease of the bones and joints. Okay, so that's the reason why when we combine together, right, ortho-correct kids, what kind of problems usually kids have? They're spinal structural problems. So then it evolves into what? A word that carries a current meaning, right? It means a specialist who corrects our spinal structures, right? Spinal structure. And next is orthopedics, right? O-R-T-H-O-P-E-D-I-C-S, right? Orthopedics, orthopedics, right? That is refers to the general medical discipline in which orthopedists practice, right? And the adjective is orthopedic, orthopedic, O-R-T-H-O-P-E-D-I-C, orthopedic, right? And next word is orthodontia, O-R-T-H-O-D-O-N-T-I-A. So orthodontia. Ortho here refers to, right, correct or straight. Odontia comes from this word root tooth, right? O-D-O-N-T-O-S. That is the word root in Greek for tooth. So it means what? A dentist who corrects, who straightens teeth. Next word is orthodontic, O-R-T-H-O-D-O-N-T-I-C, and that is the adjective form for what? Orthodontia. Orthodontia is an area, refers to an area in medicine, okay? That studies and treats the correction, straightening of teeth, and orthodontic is an adjective form. And of course, we could have orthodontist, right? A dentist who corrects our teeth. And next is, again, a word related to what? Ortho, right? So we have orthodox, orthodox, O-R-T-H-O-D-O-X, orthodox, orthodox, right? Ortho again means right in Latin, it means right, true, and straight. And dox comes from Latin, okay? Doxa, okay? Or docking, okay? D-O-X-A, D-O-K-E-I-N. In Latin, it means opinion, praise. So it's kind of right opinion. So that's orthodox, right? Orthodox.